Hey there, Ridgely Goldsboro here from Harding Szymanski, and I am joined today by Karen Schnell, the Director of Operations of HSC Medical Billing and Consulting, and we are going to talk about credit cards and processing fees. Big topic. Thank you so much for being here, Karen. Good morning.
Good morning.
So tell us, why do merchants or some merchants charge a fee when you pay by credit card?
Merchants charge a fee for paying by credit card because every credit card that is taken has to have a vendor that processes it. And that vendor charges that merchant for every one of those payments. They usually charge a percentage and a transaction fee. So, with the costs and expenses going up, the merchants are trying to recoup their costs by charging those credit card fees.
And can medical practices charge a fee for a patient who is paying by a credit card?
Yes, medical practices can charge a fee, but they need to know their state guidelines. The federal government allows you to charge credit card fees, but they also allow the states to make their own determination if they're going to allow and set the guidelines around it.
What about debit cards? Can the same fee be imposed on a debit card?
No, you cannot charge a fee for using a debit card or an HSA card. And that's because the federal government manages those. They created an amendment called the Durbin Amendment that sets limits on debit cards on how much can be charged for processing. And since the vendors charge for processing, that exempts the rest of us from being able to charge fees for taking those payments on those cards.
Is there a limit as to what can be charged?
Yes, there is a limit. The federal government sets a limit of 4%. But again, they allow the states to set their own guidelines. So you have states like Colorado that limits it to 2%. Illinois limits it to 1%. And all the states can set their own guidelines. So Indiana allows you to charge. They don't have a limit, but they do state that you need to charge based on what your cost is. Because the goal is not to make a profit, the goal is to recoup your cost. They also want you to be uniform. So, what you need to do is you need to decide what is your state guideline, and then what is your cost for being charged for processing that fee, and then set that fee and be uniform amongst all your patients and charge the same.
Are there any other stipulations for charging this fee?
The main thing is you want to make sure your patient is aware they're going to be charged this fee. So we recommend the financial paperwork that your patients have to sign, that it's listed out there that they're going to have a fee and what that fee is, signage in your lobby to let them know, your statement that you send out with their bill, letting them know how much they owe, let them know that if they pay via credit card, they're going to have a fee and how much that fee is. And then, of course, when you take that payment, if they hand you that credit card, let them know that they're going to have a fee so that they can choose to pay by check or cash if they want to.
Karen, thank you very much. Very informative. We need to know about these processing fees, what we're going to be charged, what we're responsible for, and what we're not. Deeply appreciate the time. Again, many thanks.